Hey everybody, or Hollywood. Today I got a special multi-tool here. I think it's not really that special. It's made by Mossy Oak. Comes with a nice few little features to carry around. It's got a little belt clip on it. Actually comes with a case for it too, but I just gotta say the case is just is not that good. The case is good, just this little part right here just kind of screwed it over. This part actually comes in right there and actually folded over right there at the tip. What you're supposed to do is take the belt clip side and put it inwards. I didn't realize that if you didn't do it that way, you could screw up this little part right here. So when you put it in with the belt clip facing outwards and you try to pull it out, it actually would hook on to the fabric right here. It wouldn't hold on to that. It'd be like it'd grab onto a few of the strings there, and it would just get stuck. So eventually, at some point, I just kind of pulled it off. Didn't pull it off all the way, but I got a little pissed and just got to do that. But beyond that, it's a nice canvas cover here. Actually has a button on it so your tool don't fall out. It has a little belt clip on here. The thing is that the belt clip's a little bit more aimed somewhat towards the bottom here. So on the belt, it would go like about right there. So you got a little bit more of a mass right there. To me, it's just kind of weird because it feels like, I don't know, tear off. But all the connections here are still pretty damn well. This is actually the first multi-tool I had that was the adult variety. The first one I had was more of like a little keychain doodad, something that I just wanted to get in case I needed to use something. This one actually I got at a Fred Meyer's, I'm pretty sure, at Salem, Oregon for about 20 to 30 bucks. I would say for the price, it's damn good. Comes with your standard needle nose pliers, wire cutter, Phillips head, flat head. Comes with a little knife here, a file, bottle opener and can opener. Comes with a serrated knife here. You can tell on that one. Right there. And then it comes with its actual little saw. Actually very nice on that one. It's actually a pretty good little combo there. The metals is mostly going to be made of stainless steel. It isn't that too big of a deal. Oh, that's the wrong side. The knife here is not really that sharp. That very well could be, because I've had this for about 2 or 3 years, so it could have just been doled down over time. I don't normally use the knife on here, though, because I always carry around a pocket knife, or I have, an actual big knife to do a job that I needed to. And I don't know if you could tell on that one, it doesn't move. It's actually got a little lever right here. I don't know if you can see that right there. And basically, all you got to do is hold it, pull it back, boom. Magically put back together. Beautiful, I know. And this one actually is really freaking sturdy. Like I said, I've had this for 2 or 3 years. I've actually put it through some hell. I've made a few little projects in the backyard between a pair of homemade nunchucks for my sister, a cross for my grandpa's Christmas gift. A few of them. The cross actually took a little bit more work to it, considering I had to put some staples on it to hold some cloth down, as well as to hold down the makeshift barbed wire I wrapped around it. So this one has actually gone through some hell, and it's still sturdy as all hell could be. This was like something your grandpa would use, something like his dad would use, then he'd pass it down to him, then he'd pass it down to your dad, and then he'd pass it on to you, and this sumbitch would still be perfect. I could probably throw this at a wall 5 dozen times, and it would still be damn good. Not a lot of tools actually work pretty. It's got a little rust on it, but like I said, I've had this for a little while. A few of the tools on it actually work pretty well. Uh, my last multi-tool, like I said, was a little keychain doodad. You had to kind of unfold it and then flip out the Phillips head, and it didn't work that well because when you're trying to screw something in, it would kind of want to bend backwards and go back to its normal state. So that was a really big pain in the ass. But this one is why I really like this, because it has the lever here, so it won't move. Moves a little bit, but it's not gonna, fold back into the tool itself in the middle of you using it. And for 20 or 30 bucks, I mean, it works damn well. I mean, you can put it in your pocket if you want to do that. You can throw it in the case here itself. Beautiful. Like I said, for 20 or 30 bucks, this is exactly something I've had this thing for. I keep repeating that. Why do I always repeat stuff? I really got to start making a list of things to say. But for what it is, this thing is sturdy as all hell could be. I've dropped it, I've thrown it, I've had things fall down on it because I am a clumsy sumbitch and cannot freaking do anything right without knocking 3 things up. Knock one thing over, 2 other things got to fall down just for the sake of it. Serrated edge is pretty nice. Nice edge to it, and of course the saw itself. It's not really that made of incredibly good metal. My only guess would be it's stainless steel. But, I mean, as long as you're not using it for anything incredibly, strenuous, it's not going to mess with it at all. And, of course, even if the tools here do loosen up a little bit, this takes more of I think it was called a hexagonal screw bit. So all you would have to do is just tighten that back up, and you'd be good to go as well. As long as it's not the kind of one you use to tighten pot knives, because I can never find where those things were at. I will try to find a link so I can put down in the description below, because this is a really nice tool. I've bought a few things and I wasn't too happy about it, because for the most part they would end up just breaking or malfunctioning somehow. I got a collapsible saw that I'll make a video about here soon, and that one was kind of the same thing. It was made by SOG, or SOG, however you want to say it, and it worked for the most part, but it just didn't last too long. But this thing, I've used the saw on it, the serrated blade, I've used the actual knife on it, the Phillips head, flathead, hell, I even used this freaking thing to open up a few beers, and it works well. So if you want to get like a nice little multi-tool to carry around with you, go camping, survival areas, or if you're just a working man and need something to use, I recommend the Mossy Oak. If I can find the name, I'll put it down in the description below, but anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.